What's up, everybody? Battlefront CJ here. This is a quick little rant video that I was going to make on Sunday, but I didn't. Or Monday. So I'm outside of my house right now. I don't want to go in right now because my dog's going to start barking. So this is a rant video about the Eagles. I like the Eagles, but they gotta. There's two things they gotta do. Fix your fucking defense. If you don't fix your defense, like seriously, we've done this in the past. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little contest before you write me in the comments saying, "Oh, the Eagles are trash. Dallas is gonna win the division." Dallas lost 3 in a row. Two teams that they lost to the Jets. I like the Jets. The Jets got fucking destroyed by New England, but they lost to the Saints and the Packers. The reason the Eagles couldn't beat them, look, I like Carson Wentz. I believe he's the savior. I understand, like, he hasn't been good, okay? But when you allow Dak freaking Prescott, he's over. I'll tell you one thing. I like Dak Prescott. Look, I'm not saying that because I hope my dad doesn't see this video. I like Prescott. Me and him are kind of the same age. He's just, I don't know, he's a leader. But, so the Packers game, they were held, I forgot how many points. But then you talk about the Saints game. They're held to 10. They lose 12-10. Okay? That's number one. Number two. The Eagles. Look, if the Eagles had any sort of defense, they would have won that game. I understand Wentz made mistakes. I get it. But if you have a defense that can back you up, mistakes really don't matter. Because, you know what I mean? I went to the Detroit Lions game. I don't know if you guys remember that video, the train video. The guy fumbled, right? They still were in position to win the game. I understand Wentz hasn't been the same. You give him a fucking... In the Super Bowl, that defense was getting left and right. They would have lost that game if they... How you beat the Patriots is two things. You match them and you make a play when it matters. The Philadelphia Eagles are a train. This is what I'm going to say. Now, I don't dislike Peterson. I think Peterson, I hate when people give him shit. It's not, look, he freaking, and stop giving me, and stop saying they're better at team without Foles. Listen, what do you like? Sure, he gave the team confidence, but I've always thought this. Now, I like Carson Wentz. You give him the weapons. Week 1, they were struggling. You know why they were struggling? They weren't ready. But when you give Wentz Deshaun Jackson, and guys I'll give it a little example. Now, I'm not quoting anybody, okay? Green Bay, they went 15-1. Everybody dropped. Their defense sucked. The year that the Packers did win the Super Bowl, 2010, that defense was lights out. But if you have a good defense, usually the defense can take care of you. If you have a great defense, the Packers have a good defense this year, okay? The Eagles do not have a good defense, okay? They didn't show up in the Super Bowl. The only time they show up is when the season is going down the drain. So I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Eagles will win the division. The defense just got to get fixed. Okay, why'd you let go of fucking Patrick Robinson? Great quarterback. He's the one who turned the championship game around. Okay? All that stuff and Jim Schwartz needs to quit. He's not a good defender. Not a good coach. He really isn't. I mean, please, can I tell you one thing? So, I don't know if you guys remember when they made 4 consecutive NFC Championship games. They had a very good defense. If they had that same defense, but now, Oh, are you kidding me? If they had a very decent defense, if they had Brian Dawkins, all those guys, Sheldon Brown, Jeremiah Trotter, all those guys, it wouldn't be bad. Because the Eagles, they would win close games, but you know what I mean? So stop blaming Wentz for being overrated. Fix the defense. When your team, look at Atlanta for instance, okay? And I like the Falcons. I like Dan Quinn. But really, dude? Your defense is horrible. Freaking horrible. And look, I understand. Oh, they beat the Eagles. They beat the Eagles. They beat the freaking Packers. The Eagles beat the Packers. Okay? I'm not saying, listen, okay, well, it's a fluke. It's lightning in a bottle. Their defense stinks. I don't think it's ever been good since, when Jim Johnson was the defensive coordinator. That defense, I'll tell you. So I'm gonna give you a little stats. Look me up. Look it up. So when in 2003, right? Their defense was good. They lost in the conference championship game 14-3. I'll bet you, because Carson Wentz is good. I love Carson Wentz. He's a good player. Okay? If that was Wentz or McNabb, oh fuck yeah. I mean, come on. I have a prediction. Or even Nick Foles. Now, I'm not saying Nick Foles. Stop saying that Carson Wentz and Nick Foles are better. The only reason you say that is because once Wentz went down and was really having a good season in 2017. Once Wentz went down, the team rallied because they wanted to win a championship. It has nothing to do with, the team is better, okay? It's called situational football. So stop blaming because the Chiefs not. Oh my goodness. They're not rallying against Wentz. The defense stinks. They stink. It does. God. So stop saying it's Wentz's fault only. It's not. Nelson Aguilar overrated. One good year. Fuck him. And then for Alshon Jeffrey to say, oh, Carson isn't good. Listen to me. And don't misquote me. The Eagles think that everything's okay. Their offense, I believe their offense is pretty good, okay? Now look, Wentz isn't a Peyton Manning. I get that. If you give the Eagles a defense, I guarantee you, and don't need to fire Doug Peterson. You don't need to fire those guys. You don't need to go into, panic mode. Because I thought a lot of this stuff I'm just giving my opinion about. Because I really like watching those sports shows. Chris Carter and Nick Wright. Skip and Shannon, I like those guys. Listen, I understand that for one, it doesn't, fuck, and now I'm losing my train. Oh no, look, they shouldn't be the Eagles should not be in self-destruct mode. They're one game out of the division. Dallas is just trash, and I'll be honest with you. I'll bet the Eagles are going to figure this shit out, because listen to me. Look, I like offense, but you still got to have a defense. You know what I mean? And I'm not, you're going to say, oh, you're quoting Colin Cowherd. Now, I like Colin Cowherd, but I'm just giving my opinion relating to what he said. I'm not plagiarizing. I'm just giving my opinion about what he said. So he said that the Chiefs don't have a defense. Well, what do you expect? You think they would get better after the last year? No, they would get worse. That defense doomed them in 2018, the championship game, okay? You don't expect that, oh, well, we're going to shut down Mahomes, we're going to win the game. Carson Wentz, Eagles will get it right, and I beg you they will. because I'm making this rant because people got to stop blaming the fucking offense. Carson Wentz, when people say, oh, he's not a good quarterback, all you have to do is give him a defense. Then you're relying on him too much to make plays when your defense is making too much freaking, they can't stop shit. What do you expect? He's not freaking Peyton Manning. He's not freaking Tom Brady. So stop blaming Wentz. It's not his fault. You hear me? It's not his fault. So stop blaming the freaking offense. Please. So seriously. Why doesn't Malcolm Jenkins say, you know what, we got to make plays and stop being assholes? Stop blaming Wentz for anything. He didn't do anything wrong. It's not his fault. The defense sucks. Okay? They are the reason that they are where they are. They should have beat Dallas. Look, you scored only 10 points. Good. That was on the offense. I understand that. But if you if your defense plays decently, you play good defense, you create turnovers, you will win. The score shouldn't have been whatever the score, 37-10. If they had a freaking decent defense, the defense would have made up for those damn mistakes that Wentz made. That's what defense does. So, look, you can hate me all you want. No, I'm not going to, this opinion is not going to change what fucking Carson Wentz says. I don't care. But you can hate Wentz all you want. Okay? Remember in 2011, the Patriots had an unbelievable offense. Their defense is the one that lost it, okay? You can't always blame an offense. They're so good. Oh my goodness. The offense isn't, okay, it's fine. The defense has got to make stops so they don't have, so Wentz didn't have to, let me make dumb decisions. My defense isn't doing good. Well, duh. I mean, he's not playing with a lead. The only reason they came back from the Redskins is because the Redskins suck. Seriously. You're going to beat Kirk Cousins and the Vikings? No. No, my goodness. Oh, look at the defense. Oh, my goodness. Why do you think the Giants aren't doing good? Offensive line. No. The defense sucks. You got to keep pace with offenses with defense. It's not going to change. You can't do that. You can't think that you're going to score 50 points. But our defense. Well, fuck the defense. No, fuck you for thinking that's the offense. Fuck you for thinking that. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you think, I want to blame Wentz. The only reason you're blaming Wentz is because you think it's his fault. He's a gunslinger. What do you expect? He's a gunslinger. He said he likes Brett Favre. He is a gunslinger. That's what gunslingers do. He had one good year. Oh, wow. You don't expect a team like that is just going to all of a sudden, because he's good, everyone's going to play better. The defense has got to fix itself, and then we can talk about, Wentz is a good player. Oh, wow. He beat Dallas. Fix the defense, and then if they still play fucking bad, then you can blame Wentz. It's not all his fault. And the fucking offensive line is supposed to be mighty, lets him get sacked. Fuck you, Philadelphia. Always taking your fans' hopes and dreams and smashing them. I'm sick of this piece of shit organization always doing this. And for Doug Peterson to make a prediction, it's not you. Hey, Doug, your team doesn't have an identity crisis, but it's a fucking defense. When you allow Dak Prescott, and is he going to run over you? What they should do is you should have blitzed him and all that shit. Then they would have won. It would have been closer. Stop relying on your fucking quarterback to get everything done. I'm sick of this shit. Stop. The Chiefs probably wouldn't have won the Super Bowl last year. Oh, look at Brady's on the decline. We expect to do everything. Look at that fucking defense in the playoffs. Count them out. Fuck. We're going to hold the opponents. It's the defense, not the offense. So keep blaming the Eagles. Keep blaming Wentz. You don't know shit about fucking football if you think he's the fucking problem. You just hate the Eagles. That's the only reason you're pissed off about this. I mean, that's the only reason that you think it's him. The team plays better with Foles. No, the defense wasn't that good with Foles. You understand me? And I like Foles. But sometimes you got to move on from those people. The defense should always be good with Wentz. Just because he's not Nick Foles, you got to give him help. The offense is fine. Just fix the defense and stop with this shit. Stop blaming it on him. Okay, he was the MVP because the defense was good. Well, when he was doing that, defense was average. What do you want? They can't stop shit. I'll bet if I was running, I'll bet they wouldn't tackle me. It's horseshit. The way that this Eagle team thinks. I like the Eagles. I just need to get this shit off my chest because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you hating on Wentz, and I'm tired of fucking Howie Roseman not fixing a fucking defense. So you know what? Flag it down, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm a fan, I'm giving my fucking opinion. If you don't like it, fuck you. Piece of crap fucking, oh my goodness, Wentz has to do everything. Who cares? Enough. They won the Super Bowl. Oh, not with Wentz. Wentz can't. Give them defense. They would have lost that Super Bowl if it wasn't for that fucking turnover. They got a turnover in a perfect spot. But if they had any defense, it would have been closer than that. And look, I like Super Bowls like that. But stop saying that their defense is elite. Jeez. And also stop saying, look, we need to get Garrett Blount back. Ugh. They should have. You know what? They should have. And I'll tell you another thing. Deshaun Jackson, if he wasn't hurt, this shit would blow over. But it still doesn't matter. You know, I'm going to be called an idiot. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what? I've been waiting to make this video for a long fucking time. The league is a passing league still. Okay? We saw what Seattle did to the Broncos. They beat them on both sides of the ball. Mike Francesa, who I don't like, I remember saying before, when Denver got into the playoffs, Denver's got to play good if they want to win the Super Bowl. They played like shit, and the offense couldn't cover the defense. Look, you can have as many turnovers as you want. Fucking Tom Brady still wins if he has a lot of turnovers because the defense makes plays. Eagles defense made none this year. None. I don't care if they beat the Packers. They should have beat the Lions. They should have beat the Vikings. They should have beat the fucking Falcons. But no, they can't do that shit. You know, I'm done with this video. I'm sorry about freaking out. I just need to get this off my chest because I'm tired of this crap. If the Saints were losing, you'd be saying, oh, it's Teddy Bridgewater. But because the defense is stepping in. Look, Eagles have got to rally behind Wentz. Stop treating him like he's not Nick Foles. He's the one who got you in a position to win the Super Bowl. So don't just say because it's Foles. Listen to me. I believe strongly the defense, the Eagles would have lost that Super Bowl. It's nothing to do with Foles. The defense was good in 2017. They They held teams in the fourth quarter. They held people in the fourth quarter to 0 points. They didn't even allow red zone touchdowns. It's the truth. Look it up. So you know what? I'm tired of this. This video is probably not going to upload because it's so fucking long. But you know what? I don't care. Okay? Okay, I'm good now. I just need to make that rant. I will see you guys in a little bit for Battlefront, but I just want to let you know I'm tired of this shit. All right, peace.